this entire week. It really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defensive old saying is make them snap it again.
The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
They got it.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry now for Jameer Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Into space at the 45. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Bears 1st down. A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. See if he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Here's Williams. Open man down the field, and there's Olsen. He's still got it. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Chicago. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Now Williams to the left side into the hands of Collins.
Quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's in! Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Chicago. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone.
He came through there and beat that shit.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
Oh, raw hell.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. Quickly on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. Will wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
What the fuck?
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Why your ass be playing?
A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 38 yards. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Every staff in the league understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with first and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Again, it's Wool. On the run to the right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Steelers. What a big play, a little unscripted there. Greg, that is what tight ends do so well. Hey, you lived it. What are you thinking when the quarterback's on the move out of the pocket?
Scramble drill is the most difficult play to defend down here in the red zone, Mike. It stresses the coverage so much. When you snap your head around of your designed route and you see your quarterback has gotten moved off his spot, now it's just scramble rules. Stay in phase. Work friendly in the same direction as the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Left side by Olsen. And he's out of bounds beyond the 40-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. Not much happening there. Just a short game. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Williams now to throw. A throw there on 2nd down. That'll be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls in behind.
That's his 3rd hit to this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Will be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, 2nd down and 8. First carry for Saquon Barkley. This one in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown Bears.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 19
Shotgun snap for Ward.
Oh, my fucking goodness.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards.
On 1st and 10, Ward going for it all. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, Ward. That's caught. Saquon
Got this.
and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. To the air again. Ward. Open man, left side. He's got it. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Ward to throw again. Down the field. He's got one. And he will score.
I got lost.
Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Still a little time. Final minutes of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff. It is coming their way. This taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. The Bears have used one of their timeouts here. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st half. Williams. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Chicago.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
We're going to turn that run, give it to Gibbs. And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short situations like that, you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line. Sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set. 18, 5 years. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Ward. Moving to his right. And that is incomplete. One final chance. Does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On first down, Ward. He'll get that out to Barkley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 2. That'll be taken in by Barkley. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7. From the gun, here's Ward. A pass caught by Saquon. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
Let's go now.
Second and 1.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Throwing again is Ward. Right side is hauled in by Warren. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First and 10.
First down,
Check the
Steelers.
race. Check the Eagles. Check the Eagles.
Throwing is Ward. Out to his right. Now he takes off. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6. From the 22 now, here's second down and 4. Throwing, Ward. This throw right side is caught by Adams. He's taken down just shy of the 10. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Here we go, check.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. It is brought in the end zone. Randy Moss. Touchdown, Steelers. Tight spaces down there and things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hands, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
That's going to be caught. They're going to get the 2 points. They're going to take the lead here in the third. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. A couple yards deep. He'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first and 10, it's Williams. Over the middle, there's my partner, the tight end, Olsen. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
Straight ahead with Gettin. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 3. On to the fourth quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Chicago.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 33, here's second down and 7. They're going to go right back to Kamara. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He's brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
Now Gibbs. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. Here's Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. A run with Gibbs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Gibbs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the lines. Fourth down coming up. Now Pittsburgh will take a timeout here. That's their second. To stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. Gotta have it. Fourth and 4. They'll indeed go.
Oh, dang it. That nigga sat on everything.
The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Well, you find yourself in field goal range. If it's successful, you take the lead. But they're thinking they want to put this game on the backs of their offense. They decide to go for it and fail. But the real story is, what a stand by this defense.
19 light. Back to 60.
Look like. Get this one complete. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. As they'll get him just a shade under a minute left in this one.
All right, so anytime you're facing a blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll drop the throw. Pass is caught. It's one. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
I pretty much gave it.
There's certain teams where they have a guy like this. I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Around the gun, they give it to Barkley, and he will be taken down. We'll see.
Ain't on them slants like they supposed to. Fucking shame.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago, and we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Welcome in, everyone. Keith Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner beat up in their mind, but I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that talk. You can look at past performance, you can look at metrics, you can spin any numbers you want. So we're about ready to kick this thing off, and from there, it's anybody's game.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And his first pass falls incomplete. He's looking for his man, Jahmyr Gibbs there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Going to try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. And the Bears take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Now quickly things can change from kickoff to now. Already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception and they're going to take over perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense. Not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and set your offense up for success.
We made it 6 on the play, bring it up 2nd and 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw behind the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Building 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he is well clear of the marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the
Show drive, let him on through.
He is dangerous to take it to the house.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
at the Bills' 5-yard line.
Try Gibbs again. Defense wins this one. That's stuck at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've got to set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Gibbs. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Bears parlay the points. It's a Jameer Gibbs touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. Making some progress here. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's caught. Here comes Jameer Gibbs. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Finds Gibbs in the backfield. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. They go play action. It's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, brought inside the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys they can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards or someone tracks him down.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Screen here for Gibbs. Look at this inside the 10 to the 9.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, bro, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go over taking a profit. Go get a completion, and earn a premium in this league. I know from the position as a quarterback, hey, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
The throw is caught. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make it that spot to move the chains.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bills with it on 4th and 4. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They'll go. It's Mahomes. Throw is caught by the back. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short. And yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
In truth, Kate, I kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And this is a tough one. Back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. Offense up to the line fast. From his end zone, Williams throwing the outlet out complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They will go for it, Williams. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed off 3 points and they'll wind up with none.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
A touchdown all but gifted to them here as they take over 1st and goal. In off to Gibbs from the gun. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Moore with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Here's Williams. All in left side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. First down throw by Williams. Left side into the hands of Ward. And they take him down right along the 30. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 6 coming up here. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He's scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Down run by Gibbs. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Buffalo calls its 2nd timeout of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The beauty of that execution, Kate, is he didn't even know he was going to get the ball there on 4th down in that RPO. So extra credit for the focus, and even more so for the conversion.
Catch is made in close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock. They get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Worthy now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on 1st down. He'll throw it. Gets it through the middle. And after making the catch, he is dipped quickly at the 38. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. He got hit and he lost the football. Unfortunately, it looks like another one of the members of the return team was there.
That motherfucker literally dropped the ball.
They'll retain possession.
Awareness.
Goofy motherfucker. Here's goofy ass.
And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. This play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for the Bears. 1st down.
Simply put, Jake, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Well, not you touching his ball.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's see.
First down, and they go right back to it. Going for his couple of yards of space in 2nd down.
So fumbling punk ass on.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And the stop is made just before he's able to move that midfield stretch. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half of this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense. It's trying to chew up that clock.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. It's down the ground with Kamara. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
Okay, this one you got to be careful. Just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Fires right away, but incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the gameplay.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw is Williams. Short pass brought in. Big man showing up the yards. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for another Chicago Bears. 1st and goal.
Working inside the red zone. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play call, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't.
And he has the Chicago touchdown! The Bears grow the lead coming out at halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown! Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
And no connection on the two-point try. It fails.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly, right on the spot.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. Jukes out a one stop, and this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And not much doing. He stops quickly.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete to Sam Laporta. He's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. So it's going to be 4th and short.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They're going for it with Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Again, left side for Gibbs. And they're going to be sent just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago 1st down. So we're through 3 here. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the 4th quarter. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Williams sets a pass. Hits him on the out. And he nearly gets him another 1st down. They force him out just shy of the marker. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Running behind center with Kamara. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
That's good. 4 off Bears. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
The start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Another run for Kamara. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears in a good spot, up by 13. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Now try with Kamara. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Make it 5, but still need more than that. 4th and goal coming up.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, he gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Puts it through, and that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Worthy now to return it. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Isn't holding on, they're able to drop it. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down. Trying again, following the set. The right side holding. Far up attack, but he lost the football. And he's going to scoop up his own fumbles. The offense still in chase mode as they keep possession. Here he is to throw. Has it. And the Bears take over at the start of the red zone. He's tackled right at the 20.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10.
You're going to have to explain this one to me. They are punting from inside the red zone. Oh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Drive begins with Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Gibbs now from the gun. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
That result right there is where coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Well, he certainly gave it his all in pursuit of the record, but his kick doesn't connect from significant distance. And that keeps this a 16-point game.
Maybe I'm projected here, Kate. Those seem to be the toughest misses. Whether you're in the stadium, watching it online, you're watching it on TV, you're seeing the kick is online, you're watching at field level as a player and everything looks good. Unfortunately, just
so Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So for our crew, my partner Brock Ewart and myself, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been Madden Ultimate Team. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Chicago.
fuck you on me? Hey Siri, call Zealot New.
Calling Zealot New.
Hey, what up, what up? All right. You at the game? Football? Okay. High school, college? Okay, who won? What do you say? You don't know? You you went to West game? Oh, okay, I see. You know what? I ain't been back to West since I've been in, been there. Like, I want to go back. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Okay. Well, how you been? You been okay? That's good. That's good. You been alright. That's been tired as hell.